Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the top 10 habits that keep you broke. If you want to achieve financial freedom, make sure to avoid these common pitfalls. We're going to break down each habit, understand why it's holding you back, and most importantly, discuss actionable steps you can take to change your financial future. Remember, it's not about being born rich. It's about making smart choices that set you up for success. So, grab a notebook and a pen. Let's get started. This first one's a big one, folks. It seems obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people fall into this trap. If you're spending more than you're making, you're digging yourself into a hole. It might start small. Maybe you're putting a couple $100s on a credit card each month, telling yourself you'll pay it off soon. But then that credit card debt starts to grow, and the minimum payments get bigger, and suddenly you're stuck in this cycle of debt that feels impossible to escape. The solution? Live within your means. This means creating a budget, tracking your spending, and making conscious choices about where your money is going. Look, I get it. Nobody wants to hear about budgeting. But trust me, it's not about depriving yourself. It's about taking control of your money so that you can afford the things that are truly important to you. Okay, so you're living within your means and even managing to save a little bit each month. That's awesome. But here's the thing, saving money alone won't make you wealthy. In fact, if you're just keeping your money in a traditional savings account, it's actually losing value over time due to inflation. Think about it. The cost of goods and services is constantly going up. A gallon of milk today costs more than it did 10 years ago, right? That's inflation. And if your money isn't growing at a rate that outpaces inflation, you're actually losing purchasing power. That's where investing comes in. Investing allows you to put your money to work for you, so it can grow at a much faster rate than it would in a traditional savings account. Now, I know investing can seem intimidating, especially if you're new to it, but trust me, it's not as complicated as it seems. The key is to start small and gradually increase your investments over time. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Here's a fundamental concept that's crucial to understand if you want to build wealth: the difference between assets and liabilities. Simply put, assets put money in your pocket, while liabilities take money out of your pocket. Let's start with liabilities because most people are really good at accumulating those. A liability is something that costs you money to own. Think about it. Your car, your clothes, the latest gadgets. These things might seem valuable, but they're constantly draining your bank account. Now, I'm not saying you should live like a minimalist and never buy anything fun, but it's important to be mindful of your spending and make sure that you're not drowning in liabilities. Assets, on the other hand, are things that generate income or appreciate in value over time. The key to building wealth is to acquire assets that generate passive income. So, the next time you're about to make a purchase, ask yourself, is this an asset or a liability? Let's be honest, nobody likes the word budget. It sounds restrictive, boring, and maybe even a little bit scary. But here's the thing, a budget isn't about limiting your freedom, it's about giving you more of it. Think about it. If you don't know where your money is going, you're essentially living life on autopilot. You're at the mercy of your impulses and spontaneous spending habits. A budget gives you back control. It allows you to make conscious choices about how you're using your money to achieve your financial goals. The first step is to track your spending. Use a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even just a notebook, whatever works best for you. For a month, write down every single expense, no matter how small. Once you have a clear picture of where your money is going, you can start setting realistic spending limits for each category. This will likely involve making some adjustments to your spending habits. But remember, it's not about deprivation. It's about prioritizing what's important to you. Now, some of you might be thinking, Graham, I'm doing all the right things. I'm living within my means, I'm saving money, I'm even investing a little bit, but I'm still not seeing the financial growth I want. What gives? Well, here's the thing. While it's important to be responsible with your money, playing it too safe can actually hold you back from achieving your financial goals. Think about it. The biggest rewards often come with some level of risk. This doesn't mean you should go all in on risky investments or gamble your savings away. It's about taking calculated risks that have the potential for significant returns. This could be anything from starting a side hustle to investing in real estate or even negotiating a raise at your job. Of course, with any risk comes the possibility of failure. But here's the thing. Even if things don't go exactly as planned, you'll learn valuable lessons and gain experience that will serve you well in the future. We live in an age where information is readily available at our fingertips. Yet, so many people remain financially illiterate, and they pay the price for it. Look, I get it. Personal finance isn't exactly the most thrilling topic. But here's the thing. It's not about memorizing complex financial formulas or becoming a Wall Street whiz. It's about understanding the basic principles of managing your money effectively. The good news is, it's never been easier to educate yourself. There are countless books, podcasts, websites, and even YouTube channels like this one, dedicated to helping you improve your financial literacy. Start by setting aside just 30 minutes each day to learn about a new financial concept. This could be anything from budgeting and saving to investing and debt management. As you gain more knowledge, you'll feel more confident in your ability to make sound financial decisions. Lifestyle inflation, the sneaky enemy of financial progress. Imagine this, you get a raise at work. Awesome, right? But then, almost immediately, you start thinking about all the things you can buy with your extra income. A nicer car, a bigger apartment, fancier clothes. Sound familiar? This, my friends, is called lifestyle inflation, and it's one of the biggest obstacles to building wealth. It's the insidious tendency to increase your spending as your income increases. Here's the problem. When you allow your lifestyle to inflate with your income, you never get ahead. You're essentially running on a treadmill, working harder and harder just to maintain the same level of lifestyle. The key to breaking free from lifestyle inflation is to develop a mindset of financial discipline. Instead of automatically increasing your spending every time you get a raise or a bonus, consider directing that extra income toward your financial goals. Stop trying to impress others. Financial freedom over fleeting validation. We live in a world that often glorifies material possessions and social status. It's easy to get caught up in the comparison game, constantly feeling the need to impress others with the latest gadgets, designer clothes, and extravagant vacations. But here's the thing, trying to keep up with the Joneses is a surefire way to sabotage your financial future. The truth is, most people don't care about your stuff as much as you think they do. They're too busy worrying about their own lives and their own perceived shortcomings. Instead of trying to impress others with material possessions, focus on building genuine connections and pursuing experiences that truly bring you joy. Spend time with loved ones, explore your passions, and make memories that will last a lifetime. Diversify your income. Why multiple streams equal financial security. Relying on a single source of income is like putting all your eggs in one basket. If something happens to that one source of income, you lose your job, your business fails, or you're unable to work, your entire financial world could come crashing down. That's why it's so important to diversify your income streams. Having multiple sources of income provides a safety net and gives you more financial security. The good news is, there are more ways than ever to create multiple income streams. You could start a side hustle, freelance your skills, invest in rental properties, or even create and sell digital products online. Start by brainstorming ways you can leverage your skills, interests, and resources to generate additional income. It doesn't have to be anything complicated or time-consuming. Even a small side hustle can make a big difference in your overall financial well-being. It's never too late. You can change your financial future at any age. Here's a common misconception that keeps people stuck in a cycle of financial stagnation: the belief that it's too late to turn things around. Maybe you're in your 30s, 40s, or even 50s, and you're feeling discouraged because you haven't started saving or investing as early as you should have. Guess what? It's okay. It's never too late to take control of your finances and start building a brighter future. Sure, it might have been easier if you had started earlier, but that doesn't mean you should give up hope. The most important thing is that you're starting now. Remember, time is your most valuable asset. The sooner you start making positive changes, the more time you have to make up for lost ground. Focus on what you can control, and don't dwell on the past. Start by setting realistic financial goals and creating a plan to achieve them. It doesn't matter how small your steps are, as long as you're moving in the right direction. Start building your path to financial freedom. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tips on achieving financial freedom. Remember, Building wealth isn't about luck or being born into privilege. It's about making smart choices, developing positive financial habits, and taking control of your financial future. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these habits resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. See you in the next video.